talking to God. Buster, where you headed?
To the library, Pookie. Gotta give a talk at a luncheon tomorrow on evolution.
You for it or against it?
For it, of course. Bishops still get flack for throwing Galileo in jail. Why did God let a secular humanist figure out that the earth orbited the sun? If I were God, I'd have broken the news to the Pope first, or at least to a bishop.
Oh yeah, there's that problem passage in the Bible. It says, "And the sun stood still," Joshua 10:13.
Those words caused a lot of trouble. The Bible can be so confusing. Love your enemy. Turn the other cheek.
Oh, you believe in God, don't you?
Of course. You think I'd walk around in a costume like this if I were an atheist? I believe God created the Big Bang, DNA, and the speed of light. He was pretty smart to think all that up. But it's the little things that confuse me. Abortion, gay rights, infallibility. I'd like to have a long talk with God to clear things up.
I talk to God all the time.
Sure, everybody prays to God, but God never talks back.
God talks to me.
You hear God?
Yeah, sure.
I suppose only you can hear him.
Nah, if you were there, you'd hear too.
Where do you do this talking? In the wilderness? On a mountaintop?
Usually on the hike and bike trail.
That's no wilderness.
Close enough. Not much wilderness in the city. Of course, parking lots could count as desolate wastelands. Lots of prophets like wastelands. Me, I prefer the hike and bike trail.
Oh, you're nuts.
That's what they all say. But if I'm right, you're in big trouble.
Look, if I go hiking with you, can I talk to God?
Well, God talks to me, but to a sinner like you? I don't know.
Even if God snubs me, can I hear your conversation?
Sure, I guess. I've always been alone on the hike and bike trail, but there's one way to find out. Want to come along?
You bet. I hate the wilderness. I don't like it one bit. Give me a civilized means of transportation. A limousine, a pickup, even a subcompact.
You just need a little time to get in the swing of things. Once you get the rhythm, you'll love the hike and bike trail.
I doubt it. The primitive life is not for me. So, how long do we have to wait?
Well, any time now.
We've been out here for an hour. Nothing's happened.
You got any questions for God?
Sure. I want to know the meaning of existence. And my purpose in life. And if he thinks I'll get promoted to Archbishop. What do you ask?
Sometimes I ask if it'll rain tomorrow. Today, I want to know if it's better for my immortal soul to apply for a job at Walmart, McDonald's, or Kroger.
I didn't know prophets had jobs.
With all the panhandlers around, handouts are scarce. Even prophets gotta eat. If I bag groceries at Kroger, maybe I can get some cans of food that are outdated.
Will people listen to a prophet who bags their groceries?
No, not usually. But with a few bucks in my pocket, I can shoot some pool or hang around a coffee house. Sometimes I get in good talks in those places.
Hello, boys. How's it going? Oh, did you hear that?
It's God.
But God sounds like a woman.
Do you have a problem with that, Buster?
Oh, no, I guess not. I just didn't expect...
You know what it means to be almighty?
Powerful. It means you pack a wallop.
It means I can do what I want, be what I want.
You mind if I ask a question?
Ask away.
What's my purpose in life?
Whatever you make it.
But what do you want?
I want you to use your head. What do you think you have a brain for?
You mean I'm supposed to invent the purpose of life?
Of course. You've got a brain. I expect you to use it. I've given all humanity an evolutionary goal. Human beings should be evolving to a higher moral plane. All of you have to join forces and figure it out together. Spiritual evolution is not a train with one passenger.
But people don't agree about anything. We fight about abortion, about prayer in school, about ordaining women and homosexuals, and that's just the beginning.
Negotiate. Compromise. Don't tell me you're waiting for some flaming chariot from the sky to swoop down and give you the rules. It won't happen, Buster.
But who's in charge down here?
Whoever all of you decide is in charge. Or you can decide nobody's in charge.
Well, that's anarchy.
Like I said, it's up to the lot of you.
There are billions of us down here. We need direction.
You elect presidents and senators. That gives direction. What about the popes and bishops?
But no leaders please everyone.
Who said everyone would agree? Do the best you can. That's my advice.
But what about war or terrorism?
Not good choices. Humans make a lot of bad choices.
But I really wanted some words of wisdom, at least a few clues.
I gave you a big bang. I gave the universe evolutionary impetus. If that's not intelligent design, I don't know what is.
But that's not enough.
Well, it's all you're going to get. Use the brain I gave you. Do you realize how long it took me to design the brain? You're just lazy.
Oh, I'm overwhelmed.
Nice talking to you. Gotta get going. Things to do, places to go.
Wait.
Yeah, she's gone. Won't be back till next week.
I never thought talking to God would be so frustrating.
You had unrealistic expectations. You'll get the knack of it.
What should I talk about?
The weather. A movie you've seen. A good book. Maybe talk about baseball.
Baseball? God cares about baseball?
Maybe not care. I don't think I'd say care. But it's better to talk about batting averages than the purpose of the universe.
I thought God gave the universe a purpose.
Nah, you weren't listening. We give the universe purpose. God just gave us brains.
This is so confusing.
Yeah, you want to go bowling?
I haven't bowled since I was a teenager.
It'll help clear your mind.
Make me oblivious?
Bowling is a metaphor for the game of life.
I'm a terrible bowler. That's a metaphor for my life?
Yeah, you can practice. You can get better. That's the metaphor.
God is not what I expected.
Say, you want a t-shirt? I had these printed up. They're gifts for enlightened theologians. A good way to spread the word.
God's a gal. She's my pal.
Gift from the prophet.
Oh, thanks, Pookie.
You know, Buster, you can't bowl in that outfit.
No, that's true.
You wear pants under those robes?
Oh, always.
Well, get out of those bishop clothes. You can stick 'em in a locker at the bowling alley.
Oh, I'm not used to casual dress.
The shirt looks great on you. Maybe you'll attract some converts.
Let's forget about theology for a while and flatten those pins.
We'll rent shoes at the front desk. Bowlers have to wear official bowling shoes, you know.
Oh, even you?
Even me.